Hi everybody, Moose Peterson here. We're going to talk about a common question. How to pack that. Yeah, the Photopack. Now, whether you have our MP-1, which is our own Photopack, or somebody else's Photopack or camera bag, the logic in which we pack the gear inside doesn't change. Okay, so ignore the fact you don't have this camera bag. I know that's going to be hard for some of you, but just focus in on how we get the contents in the bag. Now, the first priority, our stuff is in the bag safe and sound. So it gets from point A, your home, office, point B, where you can go shooting. Next important thing is you can work out of the bag quickly and efficiently and still protect your gear. Now, as I unpack this bag, okay, what you're going to notice is there are no chargers. There are no cables as such. What you see in here is the camera gear. When I go traveling, those items, the cleaning kit, the cables, all that goodies, okay, they are in another bag. A place where somebody at the airport can easily take stuff and steal it. Oh, I'm sorry, they never do that. Why should I say such a thing? Now, I said I'm going to show you how to pack it. Well, before I show you how to pack it, you understand all that's coming out of it. Okay? Because people will say, I don't believe you get all that out of there. As you can see, I'm opening up the flaps. You are seeing the gear come out. Of course, that's just the start. We have so much more yet to come out of this Photopack. Yes, this is all coming out of here. There's still more. Yes, there's more. Yes, there's more. Yes, there's more. And there's still more. How much crap can one guy have? My accountant wants to know. Now, all this came out of this, okay? It goes with me everywhere, just like you see it. Now, how do you pack your Photopack? Very carefully, logically, think it through. So this is the way I do it. First of all, you gotta realize, the MP-1, okay, it is not an over-padded bag. Here's the reason why. If you drop your Photopack, you drop your camera bag, even from a foot, no matter how much padding you've got, you're going to cause damage. Over-padding won't make a difference. It'll just take up more space in the overhead. If you check out Joe McNally's blog, he shows and talks about how the MP-1 fits in the overhead of any plane. That's essential. So, we're going to pack it. A couple things. I'm going to pack it kind of with my own logic, so keep that in mind. It might not exactly apply to the way you do it. So start off, I'm going to put stuff in the long lens compartment, right here. First thing you notice, 600 f4, one shade. The second shade, I don't use it. I don't take it. You don't need it in there, okay? It has no effect unless you're going to be playing or photographing football and you expect somebody to tackle you and you want that second shade to take the impact. One shade's all you need. You notice that the GP1 is attached, okay? D3X, 600 f4, it's going to go in here. Now you're probably going to notice this little gray cloth in my hand. You probably say, why do you have that gray cloth? Have you ever noticed how the back of this LCD gets all goobered up? You know, like face oil, snot, slobber, drool, all that kind of stuff? Well, this cloth is here for me to clean that back of the LCD when I put it back in the camera bag. And I just tuck it right here like this. Why? It's a reminder for me to clean the back of that LCD. Now this foot here for the tripod is going to go off to the side after I finish putting in two cable releases. The MCDC2, that's for using with the GP1. And then my favorite, the MC36, This is the great one that's the built-in intervalometer I use a lot for star trails. So those go on the side. Okay, have all this side space beside the lens here that you can put a lot of items in. Now, one thing I forgot to put in, that is my gloves. People are asking about gloves. I use cross-country ski gloves. Though they're thin, they are wind resistant, and besides being a gift for my kids, so they're special, they work great. And then there's the towel. The towel is for taking care of my gear in case anything gets wet. This slips underneath the bottom, okay, of my Photopack. Goes with me everywhere. I always have them in there. Now, this is tucks in here. These two compartments. I have with me always my beanie. If it gets really cold out, that can save your life. I have also two of the, I don't know what the hell they're called. They're the ratchet doohickeys for the bottom of the plates. I take those. They're wrapped inside this so they don't scratch up my camera body. Goes in the bottom zipper pocket. Of course, that's for good luck. That goes in there. Next, what else I got? I've got in this pocket up here, I got wipes, and these are the Zeiss alcohol wipes for cleaning off lens barrels and stuff. These are essential when you're photographing bald eagles and they crap on your camera gear. Instant cleaning ability. I have my spare eye cup and eyepiece. And then for emergencies, I have a lens cloth. They go up into this top compartment. Off you go. Now the tricky part is putting this into this. So let's take a moment and look how I pack all this into what we call the short lens compartments. Alright, so let's pack what we call the short lens compartments. Now, these dividers, okay, they're Velcroed in. This stuff here on the side, this stuff that the Velcro sticks to, it's called buffalo nap, okay, and that's or buffalo fur, and that's what the Velcro is sticking to. You're going to sit there and configure this for your camera bag. This is not necessarily the way you have to do it, just the way that I do it. So let's start. All right. First and foremost, against the back here, remembering that this is the top of the bag, and so when you pick it up, that's going to be the bottom for gravity. I'm pointing it out because some people seem to miss that part. My SD 8As, okay, they're going to go in here and they're going to be turned around so this cord, okay, is against the bottom. Why is that? So it won't snag into anything. Next, I'm going to put in the 24 PCE. Now the 24 PCE, okay, see all those little knobs? We want to protect those knobs. They're going to go in here. I'm going to put them in so the big knobs are on the side. Now, this lens cloth, I'm going to put it over here. And why? Because I'm going to take the shade for the 28 to 70 and I'll go over that. Now, why did I put the cloth over this lens? Well, because I'm going to put the shade on there. I don't want the inside of my shade all scratched up. And I don't want the lens getting all scratched up. So, simple protection. Next, I'm going to take, I've got to find it here in the pile. Here's the shade for the 24 PCE. Why do I put that on top of this one? Well, if you put this one on top, it's a tight fit. If something jams on there, these little sprockets right here get broken off. How do I know that? You just figure that out for yourself, okay? So, that goes in there. Now, I've got a compartment down here. You can't see it. It's underneath the flap. You can see a little lip right here, okay? And here's the compartment. Spare batteries for the flash are going to go in there. My specially modified SC28 is going in there. It's modified. You can see there's a non-working hot shoe, so my GP1 can go into there. Okay, that goes into this pocket. You can see how much time, precision I take in putting that in there. Now, this compartment here, the 14 to 24, zoom to 24 millimeter. It's going to go down lens cap first. Why is that? Because next to it, in this compartment, goes the 24 to 70. See the taper of the lens? That tapers down, this tapers up. Slip it in there. Goes in that pocket like that. Next, SB900. See, it's bent at an L. You can slip in here like this. The dome diffuser slips in like that. Next, I have items that go inside this flat pocket. Checker card, in case I'm doing product shots on location. Bubble levels for my ultrawide panos. The Nikon slim polarizer and a 2-stop split grad. It goes in there, zips up. That comes extra. Okay? Top lens, short lens compartment, packed, ready to go. So here's the bottom compartment. The one I just packed is above it. Okay? Now, this one here, since this will be at the bottom of the bag, so I set it down flat on the floor. This will have more weight on it. I pack these items. First thing I do, my other D3 body, my backup hard drive. So the main one would be in my briefcase. This is the backup for it. These are Buffaloes. See how thin they are? Slip in perfectly. I have a compartment over here. I put this little flap over here. Okay. Depending on the trip I'm working on, I'm going to take a different lens in this compartment. This next trip, I'm going to need the 105 micro. It slips in just like this. And then in this little pouch, and I have it here because a lot of times when I'm taking off, I just grab the string and I take with it both my tail converters. I have in here my 1.4 and my 1.7. So I can grab this, put this in my pocket of my jacket or whatever, and away I go. That goes that compartment there. In this flap, I have the foot, Nikon set of gels, and then my own set of Roscoe gels in this pocket here for the flash. Zipped up. Now here's the important thing. People tend to not know. You zip up the bag. The zippers should be at the top of the compartment. This is the bottom, here's the top. And why is that? If you happen to open this up, or you have a friend open it up and it's on your back, if you do not have these zippers, a lot of people tend to put these zippers at the bottom. You open it up, everything's going to pour out. Gravity. So you want all your zippers always at the top. Some people ask why in our bags do we have double zippers? See that little loop? You can lock it closed. Okay? Simple security. So that's how I pack my Photopack. Oh yeah, there's these items which go into the passport pocket, which is at the top of the Photopack. These items slip right in. It doesn't really take a lot of rocket science to know how to put that in. So that's how I pack my Photopack. You can see the basics, how I take care of my gear, my shades, how everything's packed. Follow the links. You can go to the website. There is also a exploded diagram that you can sit there and look how each item is put in each pocket. Think about how things fit together. Okay, like the 1424, 2470, you're going to reverse them so the reverse shapes may take up less space. Tail converters put on top of each other, takes up less space. Just think it through and you'd be surprised how much you can get in your bag.